Hey, what's up guys? TKF here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle versus Hom3Fly this time. So he said well, it was organised through Umbreon as the best, thanks dude. I always enjoy being pointed in the direction of good battles, which it was a good battle against Hom3Fly. I think he said this was either his first or one of his first. I'm pretty sure it was his first. This was his first Wi-Fi battle, and as many of you know, Wi-Fi battles are a lot different to in-game battles. And yeah, I think it took me about 3 weeks to come up with a decent team that I stuck with and liked. So bear that in mind, and let's have a look at the Hom3Fly's first Wi-Fi battle. Alright, so I'm going to lead out with my Lolgasm, and he's going to go with Shed Ninja. Now, luckily enough, I do carry Shadow Claw, because that thing would have probably ruined my whole team. So that's a great poke to have. So he's going to go into his Rhyperior now, and I'm going to switch out Lolgasm and go into my Moo just to take a hit. And he goes for a Hammer Arm, and that was a really bad play by me. I should have predicted that because Ambipom is a normal type. So that was really bad play by me, and great play by him. So I switch out Moo now and go into my Suicune to take the next fighting attack move, which he does use, and Suicune does take it like a pro, and his speed is getting lowered. So I think I decide to go for the Calm Mind. I think. And he goes into his Big Mama. And yeah, I do go for the Calm Mind on the switch because I knew he wasn't going to stay in against my Suicune, which is a good play by him. And this thing actually caused me a little bit of a problem. So I was Calm Minding and I was thinking, okay, this is going to be fine. And then he stockpiles, which was really bad for me, which is a great setup on a Walrein or Big Mama. So yeah, I decide to cut my losses and go into my Big Bird. And yeah, he's just going to keep stockpiling, and I'm feeling pretty bad right about now. So I decided to see what I can do with a T-Bolt, and I don't think it does all that much. No, it really does do a laughable amount of damage, and now he's got 3 stockpiles up. I was fearing the Spit Up. I wasn't really too concerned with the Swallow because that's not a problem. But it turns out he doesn't run either setup. I actually have one of these setups on my Snorlax, which is pretty cool. Anyway, it fires off an Ice Beam, my Big Bird, which it is super bulky, so I know it can live, but it does do a huge amount of damage, which is really not good. But I live it anyway, nonetheless, and I think I cut my losses. Yeah, I decided to go back into Moo for the Ice Beam, but it uses Super Fang, which just cuts my HP in half, which was really irritating, because obviously he's going with the Super Fang Ice Beam strategy, which is going to take me out too. So I decided to T-Wave this thing, hoping that it doesn't have Rest like most do. And he does get the Power Hex, which is really cool for me, because now I think I can Milk Drink, and that's going to restore most of my HP, which is awesome. So I do that, which is cool. Which just means I'm not only smart in my commentating, which is good. So he goes for the Ice Beam on my Moo, and I'm praying I don't get Freeze Hex, and I do, of course I do. So I think this bit here really kind of sucked, if I remember rightly, I think. Yeah, I'm Frozen Solid, and he's just going to Super Fang me, which sucks because it would have taken ages to do damage, but yeah, Super Fang is just a raping move. So I'm still Frozen Solid, I'm just desperately trying to go for the Milk Drink, and he's going to Ice Beam me, and I'm going to live, and I'm going to beg to Thrall out, and I don't think I do. No. Which does suck because my Miltank has walled entire teams, but obviously it's not going to happen today, so great moves. Unfortunately, Miltank is dead. So I go into TKF because I really think that I've just kind of, yeah, I need to get this out of the way. So I go for Tri-Attack and not Thunderbolt because I am running adaptability, choice specs, and stuff like that. And I'm thinking it will do more than T-Bolt because it's not Stab. But that is Stab as well, and it really didn't do much. So I go into T-Tar hoping for the Ice Beam, if anything. And he uses Super Fang on my T-Tar. I was like, no. So yeah, that sucks because I'm actually at half HP, which really sucks because T-Tar is a great wall, and I don't think this thing is carrying Surf either. So yeah, he gets the Power Hacks, and I decide to roar out to get rid of the stockpiles, and he brings in his own Z, which is really cool. But it's going to take Sandstorm damage, so if it's Sashed, that's gone, which is awesome. I'm not actually sure what it was, but anyway, he's carrying Energy Ball, and I should have predicted that, and I didn't, so that was a really bad play. Fortunately, I live quite nicely, and I go for the Fire Punch, and it's going to do a considerable amount of damage, considering this thing has no EVs in attack. And it's a Sassy Nature, maybe? I know. So I go into Big Bird, predicting the energy ball, and he's going to take it like a pro, which he does. Fortunately, my lefties don't work though, because I am going to be taking the sandstorm damage as usual, which does suck. And I love the colour pattern on Porygon Z. I just thought I'd quickly chuck that in there. It's pretty cool. So he goes for the Shadow Ball. It's going to do quite a bit of damage. I'm going to go for the Heat Wave, and that will take out Porygon Z, which is awesome for me. So I know I can survive one more Sandstorm, so it's not exactly a fodder job, which is cool. And yeah, I'm going to go back up to 40. Now he's going to send in his Relicanth, and I'm thinking, please let me get a T-Bolt on it. But it switches, and yeah, I predict. So I go for the Roost, which is pretty cool. I think I predicted anyway. If not, I just got really lucky. I don't know. Anyway, it was a lucky play by me, and a good double switch on his part. That was really good. So yeah, I'm going to go into my Suicune now, because I'm pretty sure it can take anything. And he goes for a Skull Bash, which is perfect. And I'm thinking about Calm Minding, but I decided to cut my losses and just hope for the Surf, because I know Rhyperia's Spec Def is absolutely awful. So I'm just hoping this will KO. Even though my Suicune is fully defense based, it still manages to take out Rhyperia, which is awesome. So I'm guessing that thing must have had EVs and HP and attack or something maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, his special defense isn't great. So he's going to go back into Big Mama, and I'm thinking I have to kill this thing quick before it stockpiles. So I go into TKF, willing to try the Thunderbolt this time. And he stockpiles, which is great because I made the switch, so I don't take any damage. As most people know, my Z is kind of made of paper, so it isn't too good at taking hits. So of course it's running lefties as well, and I T-Bolt with the specs, and I'm hoping it's going to do a bit. And it does do quite a lot, which makes me look really stupid for not using it in the first place instead of Tri Attack. But you know, stab, specs, adaptability, I had to go for it. So T-Bolt's going to do a lot more than I'd like actually. I was really happy with that. So I'm going to T-Bolt again, hoping that it's going to kill, but of course it won't because it's stockpiled, which is cool. But then he gets the Power Hacks, which sucks. Yeah, that really does suck. Sorry about that, dude. Yeah, but I mean, it's Hex, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, same thing happened to my Miltank, it's just unlucky, it happens to everyone. So yeah, I'm going to T-Bolt, and that's going to take out Big Mama. I am going to take Sandstorm damage, and I'm not running lefties, of course. So he brings this out, and I'm pretty much crapping myself because I'm locked into T-Bolt. So I go into Big Bird, and he goes for the Superpower, which is awesome, because I should take it like a pro. But he gets a crit, which I still kind of took it like a pro for a crit, so I was really happy with that. I'm hoping to outspeed, but I don't know if I will, because Zapdos speed is terrible. Mine is anyway. So I'm just going to go for the Heat Wave, because I don't know if he knows that I carry it or not. I'm not sure. Okay, I go for the Roost, just in case of another crit. That's cool. So I get the Roost off, and he goes for the Stone Edge. And I think this was it. It's not super effective. I don't know if it's supposed to be super effective. This might just be a really bad knowledge thing on my part, but yeah, I'm sure it's supposed to be super effective. I am a flying type, but it's not anyway. And I go for the Heat Wave, and I'm pretty sure that will take out Pinsir. I think, yeah, it will take out Pinsir, which is great for me. So next up, I'm going to take Sandstorm damage again, which makes me question why I have T-Tar on my team. Kind of sucks. So his last play is his Relicanth, and to my utter surprise, I am faster, and I T-Bolt the Relicanth, which will do a huge amount of damage. And he's going to go for the Double Edge, which will do quite a lot of damage on my Zapdos actually, considering it's super bulky. And I'm going to get my lefties back, and yeah, unless it's got Quick Claw or something, I'm pretty sure I can outspeed, and I do, and I T-Bolt for the win. So I think a valiant effort and a really good try for somebody. It's their first Wi-Fi battle. I thought that was absolutely excellent. So I'll be posting the link to his channel in the description. Finally getting to say that properly. Hell yeah. So I'll be posting the link to his channel in the description. Please make sure you go and sub him and check him out. And don't forget to like, comment and sub for more Wi-Fi battles.